Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Yes, indeed, we're live on the Twitch and on the YouTube. Simultaneous streaming. Cool stuff. So I'm just doing the social medias. Right, there we go. Okay, let's go to the live screens, because there are two screens. So the Landstrad apparently is already reset. Thought it was supposed to happen tomorrow, but apparently it's already done it, and it was the previous one. Yeah, Landstrad already set, and it's vehicle. See if it's actually there yet. Are we there yet? And of course, Monday means Toriel is still in there. Which means crap visibility for the entire day, apparently. No idea, Mike. I thought that was a good idea. An hour before, maybe? Would have been, you know, whole day before. I suppose it's in keeping with the law and everything, but it's difficult to sort of see what the hell's going on. Let's see what the vendors have for the Landstrad. Could be interesting. Vehicle vendor, so I don't know, they're going to sell specialised vehicle parts or something? I don't know. Just curious now, you know. Arakeen. Give it a mo, we'll get in. And then we're going to check out Splug's base, see what he's made. Right, to the Landstrad vendors. Oh, excuse me. See if there's anything good. I don't know. Probably is. Might be well out of my price range, though. Don't know which one it is. I'm guessing it's this lady
I am
here.
permitted to trade with those favored by the Landsraad.
Focus. Oh. Cutter A Mark 6. Dampened Sandcrawler. Upgraded Regis Spice Container. Okay, that's all pretty high-end stuff. Okay, so you can buy ready-made Marks Tier 6 parts. And a Scout Mark 5. And then... Assault Ornithopter Wing Mark 5. No, nothing special. It seems like it's just the big cut array. And then stuff for the buggy as well. And then the rest is just for the spice harvesters. Anything from
Sorry,
you?
but I'm...
No.
My apology. I'm afraid you do not...
Yeah, it's just that one. Well, that's a bit... Mind you, of the stuff that was on the Landstrad, that's probably about the best one. Still lit. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, so apparently the Landstrad's already gone through its vehicle bits. Oh. It's another thing with this chat. I can't copy what I've just typed like any other MMO. Oh well, it was worth a look. I mean, damn. Oh, wait, no, I wanted to check the GMI. I put a bunch of stuff for Servoc stuff for sale. Yesterday is a bit of an experiment, so I'll just go and have a look. There's no remote confirmation about what's going on that GMI, so you've got to go to one, either here or Harco Village. Excuse me. So zone out, zone in, zone out, zone in. Okay. I forgot that I'd done that last night, actually. when I was sorting through the chest and went, my God, I've got thousands of these. See if any have sold. Be interesting. Sold. Ooh. So these have sold. Servox have not. I put these for 50. I put particle capacitors at 200, which made them the cheapest. So sold is money, isn't it? $200 Solaris claim. Oh, I've sold 2 of them. I've sold none of those. So what, I just got, what, 400 Solaris there? No, I've got a lot more. God. A lot of those parts sold. Nice. I haven't been on the game market. It's any good. It reminds me of the SOTA one. Yeah, it's a little bit like the SOTA one, yeah. I played SOTA for about 18 months, 2 years. So yeah, the interface is a bit, yeah. But yeah, people like those, you know, asking price is ridiculous. Whereas you could get that for 1,000, it's not worth 1,000. It drops all the time. But it's usually unique schematics. Like pincushion helmet is really, really good, and I don't know if it's worth that much, but you know, the next one's cheaper, etc. And it's going down and down and down and down. Pincushion gear from the deep desert. None of this is Hager base and stuff now, Mendex stuff. It's Hager. Yeah, some of these prices, just be aware. Like, you got an Archer on, so there's only one for sale. And then gauntlets, you think, oh, 21k. But actually the cheapest one's a lot less. That's just for armour. You go to blades. Some of them aren't available. You know, no one's found one yet, so there's no search function, which I find a little odd. And people sell all kinds of stuff, though. Yeah, the rare prints, like Poison Mist, drops so often in Hager, it's nuts. But it drops in the Vermilius area, so from the Constellation chest, Space chest, whatever they're called. Stuart Hall, howdy! Do they sell pork pies on Arrakis? I haven't had one for a decade. You want to go to Lidl, right, and you want to buy the light blue packet ones, the small ones. Oh, they're called something different. They're something like a town name or something. Pork pies. Oh, they're nice. Pastry on them's nice. The meat is not too much jelly, but yeah, they're properly nice. Oh God, I'm gonna have to Google it now. Yeah, Melton Mowbray pork pies. That's the ones. I'm not advertising Lidl. I do shop there, but you know. Yeah, so you got all this. I can't. Yeah, if you like the jelly, the regular ones, but Melton Mowbray are more meaty. Replica pulse sword, 1.2 million. I have one, but I don't have it on me. This is some of the stuff from last night that I seem to be running around with. We did a bunch of dungeon runs last night in the deep desert, which is really cool. Yeah, Melton Mowbray. It sounds like a village in the Cotswolds or something like that, you know? Oh yeah, everything's full of corn syrup and sugar. Like the bread's like cake. There's so much sugar in the recipe, it's mad. Just, it's always going to be, you go to a different country, the food's different, you know. But yeah, Melton Mowbray pork pies in the UK, really nice. And they're not expensive. They're like the cheap stuff, but oh yeah. I bought them on a whim. I saw them and was like, oh, I've not had pork pies for ages. And I bought a pack and it was like, they were gone in a day. Hang on. I'm apparently lost. Tiger Basin. Oops. Yeah, I overshot that by a mile. It's like a light blue packet. Unload some of this stuff. No, but Melton Mowbray porker and a lightsaber. A green lightsaber, right, okay. Luke's Return of the Jedi one, yeah. The one he built himself. Dump some of this stuff and then I'm going to go check out Splug's base. Might do some wing repairs while I'm about it. I hate Mondays on the server. We can't see anything. Oh, low fuel as well. They should stop clapping now. Do I have... No, I just want to repair. Always the wings get hammered. The generator. Alright, let's go and dump some of this stuff and then I'm going to go check out Splug's new base. these are... I think that one's full of blueprints, isn't it? Yeah, it's full. Okay. I'll put some more in there. Oh, we've already got 500 there. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna do. I'll put that back in the hanger chest. Right, okay, Splug's base, where is it? That's Space Quest. Where's Spluggy's new base? Did have one just up here. I don't know where he moved to. Can't see it. He did have one just across the way from me. He's got that one. I don't know if it's the same one. Yeah. I think that's the one it is. That's Splug's base. He built a new one. Because he has played this game quite a lot, actually, even though he's new on this server. He's definitely not new to the game. He had one over here, I'm sure. Yeah, I did check it out while he was building it. Razil, welcome to the stream. On the egg in the middle thing. The egg in the middle thing. They're quite nice. I do like that sort of food though. I'm slightly weird, of course, but in my previous life I had become brothers with salad cream porker, not mustard. Salad cream on what, like a ham sandwich? Yeah, I can see that working, yeah. And salad cream is mayonnaise with a bit more vinegar in it. You know, so. And don't even be starting on the egg in the middle thing. Yeah, I'm sure this is Splug's base. Which is very, very cool. My headlights do not work. Oh no, they're working. Yeah, I like that Splug, man. That's nice. That's very cool. It's very cool. Mine's a boring box. It just is. Oh, you kept it. Nice. You've still got Umbrella Corporation going on. Have I still got a torch or is it broke? Still got it. Oh, it is on. Lighting in this game. Oh, and he's got the buggy. I've got no access. That's all right. You got no banisters. I'm calling health and safety. There's Spluggy running away. Shai Halud. I like that. Putting him up there. Oh, you got the rug still. I like that. You just got the decorating to do now, is it? Trying to get the walls in order. Okay. Alright, get out for the water filters. Nice. And we got survival and chemical factory. It was a bit of lighting, but yeah, that's kind of cosmetic, I guess. This is nice. Damn fine view. I want to like a walk around the suicide balcony. Yeah, it's nice, man. You've done a really nice job with this. Is that just... Ah, that's just the other side of it. And getting the stairs like this as well is really good. I suppose you come here to check where the spice blow just happened that you just heard is. Yeah, it's very cool, mate. Very cool base. It's better than mine. I like the spiral stairs, they're nice. Oh, my hangar spawned another Orny. You didn't notice that when you ran out? There was a spare ornithopter. Yeah, I like it. It's interesting. It's a lot more interesting to look at than mine is. Oh, you got the refiners and such here. Seem to have gotten away with having any like generic power supplies. They all hidden somewhere. Oh, there's one. Yeah, it's a cool base. So that gate there, that goes... Obviously you can't drive out here, so... Is that what this is at the back? Ah, see, buggy comes out this way. Got a bit of basalt and aluminum, etc. Nice. Yeah, it's really good, mate. And you're at enough altitude, apparently, that the storm doesn't really screw up your visibility up here either. Oh, come over. Yeah, it's very cool, mate. I like it. Sandbike up here. What the hell colour scheme is this? It's like a mix of colour schemes looking at that. Yeah, it's really... Oh, it's better. You can see it much better now it's daytime. Yeah, that is properly cool. Especially all the little nooks and crannies and stuff, they're really nice. Mine, boring skyscraper kind of build. Just needs a spa and a snooker table. Yep. Yeah, that's impressive, man. You've done that in, like, no time at all, really. I mean, that's a really cool looking base. Because I think most of us tend to build boxes, you know. We follow the square blocks rule. Whereas you've kind of gone, oh, I'm tagging all these in, Matt. It does look good. I'm only gliding at 90 kilometers. I thought I was going a bit slower than normal. Maybe a grilled cheese and ham sub. Yeah. Get some speed. It must have not nosedived properly. Because I was too close to the cliff, maybe. Thinking, it didn't take this long to fly there. Why is it taking this long to fly back? Ah, well, you see, because you didn't nosedive. Right, okay. Gotta get the drop to get the speed. Mine's just generic Atreides tower. Apart from, like, you know, the hangar in the middle, I kind of thought would be a bit different. And then, of course, I did a lot more with the upper levels in this section, and they don't serve any function. They just look kind of cool, you know. There's all little nooks and crannies and bits. Like so. But I still need to do a few more items, you know, placed everywhere. And then I think it'll look pretty nice. Get all the way around on the upper level as well. I think my base is kind of boring compared to yours. It's just a box. Oh dear. I'm getting another beer, as is my wont. You're dismantling my aluminium base. Why? Oh, you know who's at other base we should check out? Space Quest, see if he's done any more. He'd done quite a bit the other day. I was quite surprised how much he managed to get done, to be honest. Excuse me, I think I put all the... Yeah, I did. I put my deep desert gear back in a chest, ready for the next deep desert run. We've got no buggy. Did he say he lost his buggy? It got wormed. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's definitely making a lot of progress, though. Nice big balcony. Still got his ornithopter. Oh yeah, and the fireman's pole. Yeah, so he hasn't built any more, but, you know, the guy does run his own business, so... It's just like an alternative thing. Okay. Plane coming down? Sounded like a plane coming down. Or a shuttle or whatever it is. Can't bloody see anything. So it's hard to know. Considering the apartments you could get in AO without the expansion, Funcom Bunker busted that hole. Oh, the backyard apartment. Yeah, it's just a couple of boxes, isn't it? In the first few weeks of AO, I had no idea that you had a bank to store things in. So I was dumping stuff on the floor in my apartment and it all despawned. Didn't make that mistake again. Yeah, they didn't have any kind of functioning game other than, you know, you decorated them a bit and did social and roleplay stuff there, you know. But they did have a hot tub, and yeah. Yes, I'm quite pleased. I like my base. It's so much better than it used to be. Because what I built originally was like a real mess until we did the sub-thief move, where we picked it up and repositioned it so it was in alignment with the orientation of the base itself, and then it looked a hell of a lot, and then it opened up for a lot more. If I add a base expansion, it only expands the lower level, or does it expand the additional higher level as well? So if I do a base expansion here, it does it all the way up to the roof. Because that roof now is, if you stand in it, you're already outside the build box. It's that close. Should see the increase. Okay. Yeah, so if I try that, you can see the top of the box. I cannot build any higher than that light. So I'm at max height with this base, essentially. So if I built it out, I could build it across onto there, couldn't I? That's what I was kind of thinking of doing. I'll go and get the expansion and see what it actually offers. Although I can't actually place it at that height, because there's nothing under it. But yeah. Well, the only thing under it would be the base, and it won't let you place it inside the build box you already have. I think I had one. I don't know where I put it. I know I've got one. Yeah, let's check it out. The amazing Regis triple shot for deep desert only. Oh, I might want to convert some spice sand at the DD base tomorrow. We've got it back up and running by then. Right, there we go. So I'm going to place it. I'm going to have to put it on the ground down here somewhere, but does it kind of latch on somehow, or? So if I put it here, I can't actually see how big it gets. What's that? I need a vertical one. But I want to come back again over here, you see. So I could build across and incorporate this. I can place it here and it would just build across. Yeah, that continues the line there. See, even that piece somehow survived being placed, even though half of it sticks out at the front, but it's took no damage, and it's had about 7-8 storms have come through here. Probably more than that. So I could place this here. Does it matter? Rotation? No. Up and down. So that would expand the base just across to here. And it looks like it goes all the way down, yeah. Still limit the height. It'd mean I could build all the way out to there, but down there you'd lose a lot of the ground level just to be able to have it next to the cliff. You think do the vertical one, then place this one, and I just commandeer this entire mountain? There's a no build zone there because there's like a mini little NPC camp. that's it. I need to check. Time for a new suspensor belt. Can do it in any order. Okay. Uh-oh. Need some aluminum. Damn, I'm out. My living circumstances currently involves living in fuck nowhere. Amongst hungers, dealers, and a max of... What? 20 megabytes per second download speed. Dial-up rehashed, basically. Good luck. Oh, Christ. Sorry to hear, my dude. Hope things get better for you, man. I mean, I live in bumpoke nowhere, and but it's a rural area, and I kind of like that. So I lived in London and all that, and you know, yeah, when you're younger and you want to go out and have a great time and meet people, and yeah, it's all good. But now I'm at an age where it's like, ooh, people? Oh, God, no. So, you know. I love people. People are fascinating and endlessly interesting and informative and a lot of other good stuff, but just seeing a sea of faces you'll never see again every day is not the way humans are meant to live. We're kind of, by, you know, like, in terms of evolution, like, we're kind of hunter-gatherers, you know. But even hunter-gatherers farm. Just, they don't do it at an industrial scale, you know. It only takes one bad neighbour to make you want to move out in the country. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the country, and I like it. I like clean water, clean air. The roads aren't great, but a lot of the main roads are fine. We get 1 gig fibre here. That's great, especially as I work from home. These machines run in about 100 and 200 and something looms. So unless someone's gone, oh, mine, and mine more, it should be there. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're good. So that's what I put in last time. So I'll take this back to base. But before I do, I'll just mine more. How much can I make? 125. So we got 1,300 aluminum. I'll go do a quick run round, mine a bit more, just so there's some here for people. Yeah, those parts that they've got there, I mean, they might be what I think they are, but they might be something completely different, I don't know. Hammer's driven one. Yeah, maybe not on this server, but... Well, not with us. Oh wait, you ain't aluminum? No. Once, can't really tell. Yeah. Maybe Google the names before buying them just to see what it says. Because I know they've reverse engineered the database, so... It might tell us, it might not. Some of the descriptions are a bit vague, but Funcom are always like that. God, do you remember the old descriptions of clusters for implants? And the naming conventions they used for them. Oh my god, they drove me nuts. It's like you needed a little quick translation book to understand what the hell they were. A shining a shining cluster of efficiency, or a shining something of quickness, and you go, oh, is that run speed? And you had to pull it apart and have a good look to figure it out. They used to drive me nuts, and then they gave them like conventional defluffed the naming. Oh, alacrity is an anno cost. Right. That makes sense. You know, it was really confusing in the early days of AO. And then, I can't remember, I think around before Shadowlands, I think, they changed it and made all the descriptions just straightforward. Yeah, I've never really had any bad neighbours, because I'm quite, generally speaking, I'm quite good with people. So if I get a sense that someone's kind of an ass, I just keep them at a distance, but just be nice with them, you know? I think, oh my god, this guy's a nut job. I don't get into it with them, you know? I'm just, hey, nice to meet you. Oh yeah, we like that stuff too. Yeah, we like the things you like. There you go, we're neighbours. You know, I just try and be kind of invisible to people I think can be a problem. And people I genuinely get on with. I mean, we've been very lucky with our neighbours. We're semi-detached, which is like two houses in one big house, but definitely separated. Semi-detached is really, dude. This is where you put the base. Okay. Yeah, and the people we live next door to, we've always got on with them. You know, we have a laugh and a joke when we see each other. You know, coming in or out. How are you getting on? How's this kid, that kid? How's the other kid? You know, that kind of a... You know, we're not dissimilar, basically, so it's easy to just get on. And what's funny now is I now drive the exact same make and model car as my neighbour. So we like comparing notes. It's even the same colour. He's debadged his, which is you black out any sort of chrome badging and branding on the vehicle, make it look like, you know, that's the Men in Black or something kind of a car, you know, which is definitely a thing. And the blacked windows and stuff. I'm kind of like, I like the bling, I like the chromey badges, you know. But you know, it's his car. He can do what the fuck he wants. It's nothing to do with me. You can have a debate about it with him. It's like, yeah, it's your car, man. Or do I need a body? Actually, could you just stay still while I line up my wing? There you go. Oh my god. Indestructible NPC. There we go. Nice. Right. Put one of them in the waterworks.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh I'm getting this one, and then we're going to head back with the haul. Oh, it's the Coriolis warning. No, never mind, it's 7 hours away. Looks like a... Yeah, that's that new base. Or it's a base someone built recently, in the last few days. Yeah, I think we've got... the bigger booty is 3,500 max load. But the tread will only be 80k if we do the... Oh, okay, yeah, but we can only put one on one thing. Is that the bigger buggy module for one of these? Okay. Oh, it's full. Still like... Alright. I'll get the corpse out. I'm not sure it will go in there yet. Nope. Okay, can I drop this? Yep. Okay, and then set these going again. Max 125. Oh, water. Yeah, okay. So I'll just leave one doing that. And I'll just try and remember to come back and in an hour when the water's done and do another bunch. Back to work tomorrow for me, so no stream tomorrow night probably. If I'm gonna be online, it's gonna be AM before I start work, and then probably not again till Wednesday. Wednesday I probably will stream. Thursday working that evening again. Friday, if I am, I won't be on for that long because I'm up on Saturday, so, you know, back to the routine, basically. It's been nice having the week off and just chilling and gaming again. That's been really cool. NPC was doing everything but dying, I know. That buggy, Mark 5. Mark 5 storage, Mark 5, everything except the chassis, I think. But yeah, unless it gets out in a storm, the chassis never takes damage anyway, so all you get from a Mark 5 chassis is it's a bit tougher. Versus the bigger boot with the Mark 5, the better traction with the Mark 5 wheels, the better speed and whatnot with the engine and better maneuverability. With, I think it's got to be a combination, like with this is the same. It's got Mark 5 wings, Mark 5 power pack, Mark 5 what's it? Engine, and it makes its like takeoff speed. Like, so if you're farming some spice or something, getting off the ground is like super duper fast, which, let's be honest, is what you want. You don't want to be taking your time on a land, you know, on a takeoff while Shai Hulud is incoming. Was 3 for minerals now? No, it was for the spice infused. Not much in this one. I'll maybe use this for the aluminum. And And I'll put those documents in for the next Landstrad session back in here. From the chest. Okay, but what was it? I was going to make another suspenser. Because what always seems to be the one thing that breaks. Yeah. Especially when you're base building. My god, you hammer that thing. Right, new suspenser belt. I've still got like over 1,000 of those. But it's quite nice selling as many as I did. And you can go to the recycler. We're over halfway done. So I get some parts back. Oh, yeah, switching. And also switch it off so you don't accidentally use it, like what I did. Was it this chest? Nope. It might have been. Yeah, it was. They're a bit better organised now. There's a few that need a bit of work. Like I've got Yasmin in here, Yasmin up there. I should really have it all in one place. Let's have a look. I think there's some in here. Or was it Aetherite I had in here? It's Aetherite. So let's use the assault. Take you out there. You didn't have any. Oh, so it wasn't Yasmin, it was Aetherite. Okay. Yeah, this can be more minerals and whatnot. Yeah, the NPC was like, "Not my day to die, not my day to die." Oh, I'm dead. Space Quest missed it. Yeah, there's a new Landstrad, but obviously no one's started it yet. You can, and the next one, Honor of the Fallen, Chome Production. Crafting costs reduced by that. I think it's going to be repair and refining is going to win next week. Whoever wins it. So we'll just have to see. All right, how's the rest of my gear doing? That don't care. I'll just build another one of them. Compactor. Welding torch. Yeah. Yeah, that's getting a bit. Ooh, yeah, and that. Supers. Yeah, the amount of that trooper perk for repair is awesome. That has lasted so long. Mind you, I don't shoot it. Oh, that's the Mark 6. Yes, I need to put that away for the deep desert only. Because yeah, it's expensive to repair. I think I had a Mark 5. Take that. It's probably auto-equipped. It has. Yeah. Yeah, so I shouldn't have any of my deep desert stuff on. No, we're good. Oh, I'm still walking around with the still suit mask. Not sure I did that, but okay. Right, I'm going to get another beer and figure out what I'm doing next. Won't be long. Well, yeah, because, I mean, when you look at the stats for that, let's have a look. So, yeah, the thing with the vehicle upgrades, so I can make a Mark 6 Scout, but, you know, it's a lot of well, it's not that much plastinium, actually, but it does need spice melange, which is expensive. But if you look at the duraluminum, the wings, generator and engine make the biggest difference. So on mine, it's a Mark 5 chassis. Sorry, it's a Mark 4 chassis. So it's an aluminum chassis, aluminum cabin, and an aluminum hull. But then the other parts that actually move it around are all Mark 5. So I do wonder if, you know, the Mark 6 wings, engine and whatnot would do it as well. I think it does give it a higher glide speed with the higher wings, faster flight speed with the higher engine. Because I did the same with Space Quests. I built him a set of wings, engine and generator, gave the parts to him so we could put them on himself, because then it remains his ornithopter. And as soon as he got in, he went, "Oh my god, this flies are like, it's so much better. It's so much more responsive, you know." But whenever you got to repair it, have you noticed that it's always the wings, the engine, and the generator that need repairing rather than any of the other parts? So if you go up to it, that damage on the cockpit Mark 4, that's just a storm that I hit. I couldn't get away from quick enough. Same with there, that tiny bit of damage. And the chassis still hasn't taken any damage. Yeah, so it's always the wings on ornithopters, and it's always the tyres or tracks or whatever on buggies and sand bikes. It's always those parts, but they do affect the way it flies. But you know, when you've just like what we do with people from our guild on here is, if they've just started on the server, as quick as we can, we get them over to, you know, so when you start, you spawn somewhere down here, and you get through the basic quests, end up maybe at Griffin's Reach, and then you're trying to cross over. I've never measured it with like a tape measure or anything. The first time I crossed, I went from there to there, and just before I got there, one of the Sudakar ships was flying around with, you know, the big spotlight, and of course it suspends you in the air. You're trapped, aren't you, until it's finished doing what it's doing, and then the Sudakar come down. But before they even landed, the worm caught me because I was just there, still on active worm sand. It's just... So I got the free bike and came back and then started building this base. But I made the same thing. I don't know if it's a good place or a bad place, but the first 10-50 meters out from here to there, to me, looked like the shortest distance. It might not be. It might be, you know, from here to there is shorter, but I went there to there because the first couple of meters from here is not sand aggro, not worm aggro. You know, and then when I got to there, I went there, and then got as far as here, and then noticed, there's another, there's a hub here, so I built the base quite near it, over here. Where I wanted to build it, someone had already built a base, and that's where Space Quests is now. Because back then I thought, oh, contracts, yeah, I want to be somewhere where I can just go pick them all up, nice and easy to hand in, thinking that they'd refresh every week or something, but they don't. So that's the thing. They really need to do that so those contracts refresh. You know, like if they refresh every week and you can repeat them, even if they're the same, it's still something to do, and also, you know, XP and Solaris for people that can't play that often. Maybe. I can't believe how many credits I got now. It doesn't count the ones in my chest either. Only counts the ones you've got on you or in the bank, doesn't it? Showing I've got research available. Or new research. Cutter Mark 6 is going to work better, I guess, but... I mean, I learned that, but I don't have the plastinium to make it. Have I got new blueprints, maybe, that I learned but forgot to look at? Show stats. Hacker Lita John Mark 4. No. Didn't I get a like a really high level one? No, I didn't. I thought I'd picked up one from Deep Desert Dungeon. Or was it maybe Masquerade Bloodback, maybe? Does putting money in the bank make it available to all in the guild? No, it does not. What it means is, let's say you keep all your Solari in your chests, okay? And you forget to refuel your base. There is a chance, especially like say I'm going to be out, I've got this big holiday, going to be away 2 weeks, and your base doesn't have 2 weeks of fuel. It only has like 5 days. Then you're going to have, you know, the remaining 9 days of however many storms blow over it, wrecking it, and it can take out. And it did happen to me. Not anymore because I've fixed the positioning of the thief, but this base used to finish here, and in this corner I had a chest that had all my Solaris in it, and the desert ate it. I came back and the walls had crumbled and the chest was gone, and everything in the chest was gone. So the bank is just somewhere safe to put things. You can put items and you can put money into the bank. Which honestly is a good option. That doesn't need to be on. Draining power. Only you have access to your money, yeah. Yeah, no one else can touch your money. No one else can touch it, no. Your money's safer in the bank than it is anywhere else. So I put some coins away because running around with money on you is just an inventory slot that's wasted, because you can spend the money in the bank at vendors. Is that one still worth repairing? Maybe not. So I think I had some money. So I got 37k there. So now when I look, now it's on me. I've got 559k. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to Arakeen and put it there. So I will literally have no money on the character, but it's in the bank where it can't be destroyed. It shows a lot less than you deposited. I might need to just refresh or relog, but it should just show it. So here I am. There you go. 559,673. So I'm going to go to Arakeen now. Drop that. I put in over 200k and it's down to 40k. That's weird. That should not happen. Yeah, when you deposit, when you sell something on the GMI, it transfers the money to your bank when you say, give it to me, sort of thing. No. Nobody else should be able to access it. Yeah, you don't. I can't. If you were in my guild, I couldn't go poking around in your bank. Can't do that. That's not in the game. Even if, you know, you've just joined, I'm the guild president, I can't take your money out. No, absolutely not. That would just... people would be tempted to abuse it. I wouldn't. I would not be able to do that to someone. It's a guild bank. No, it isn't. It is your bank. It's your bank account. Yeah, so if you pay your taxes on your base, that comes out of your bank account. But it's your bank account. It's not a guild bank account. There's no function of guild bank in-game. It's a personal bank. It's your personal bank money. And you can store items in it. Like, so, let's say you're going to go, oh, you know, I'm going on a big trip. I'm going to get all the really cool items and materials I've got, load up my ornithopter, go to the bank, put them in there. I'm going to shut down everything in the base. It'll probably get destroyed by sandstorms because I'm solo, so there's no one to come and power the base for me. And when you get back, your base is gone, but you can build another one, and all your stuff is still in the bank.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit or withdraw?
So you've got store items or deposit. So
how
for
much
deposit,
Solaris would you like to deposit?
all. There you go. Now look at my money. It's exactly the same. If I go to buy something, I have exactly the same. If I go to a vendor, I still have exactly the same. If I go to the taxes, which are going to be due today, I think. Oh wait, I didn't need these stairs. So I go to, as a guild leader, it gives me the ability to pay your base taxes.
You again? What now?
6 days before I need to pay taxes for anybody in the guild. Which I will do, if need be. Especially when people have only just started. Actually, I haven't talked to you in a good while.
Yes, it is I, Heldebor Decio, in the flesh. The Landsrat has only recently passed judgment.
Ah, it's a new line. Yeah, so not until tomorrow. Oh, no. It's not like there was, like in Anarchy, there was like a guild bank, wasn't there? But your creds were invulnerable in Anarchy Online. They were your personal money, and even if you died and lost everything or whatever, you still had your money. It was digitized money rather than an in-game item. Whereas with this game, your money is an item. So the safest place for it is a bank. Because even if Shai Hulud eats you, well, let's say you were running around with that much money on you. I mean, you wouldn't be able to. It's too much, you know. But let's say you had 100k in Solari in your inventory, and Shai Hulud gets you, it's gone. Tatar Rowan, as we say in Wales. So yeah, the best thing to do is once you hit a 50k stack or more, take it to Arakeen and deposit it. And you have to manually pay your taxes. It doesn't even pay them automatically. Yeah, when you see a picture of him, someone said, you can't hear a picture. And someone posted the picture of him, and I thought, yes, you can. So you can also deposit a bunch of items there, and then you can decide to sell them on the GMI from what's in your personal bank account. So your bank account can hold Solari, which are an item in the game. And you can store credits. So generally I keep all my items in my base because I'm playing regularly enough that I can keep refueling the bases I've got and all that. So yeah, it doesn't yeah, I remember hearing horror stories about early day, you know, in the early days of AO, where people would join the guild and they go, we need everybody to put their money into the guild bank, and everyone was like, yeah, for the guild. And then suddenly the guild would disband and they'd go, well, where's my money? And it's gone, man. You know, the fuckers took it all and whatever. But yeah, your money's safer in that bank than it is anywhere else thus far. It's curious who the two that parked in the guild bank. They better be people we know. Because they got through the pentashield. I'll come and have a look. I'm coming there now, but you know my ornithopter, so... Is it Omni Blue trousers, by any chance? Yeah, no. It's the same as like a regular bank account. You know, if you've got like a Visa account or something, it's like you've got access unless you give it to that access to someone else, you know. But in DUNE, I don't think there even is a way to give someone else access to your bank. Unless you share your Steam account, and pretty much no one's going to do that. So, you know. Guild Bank would be neat for this game. It would, but it's not a feature they've got as a priority at the minute. They're looking at stability, they're looking at cracking down on exploits and trying to get more content out. I think we'll get the more QOL kind of quality of life stuff. That'll come in, you know, maybe in a year, 2 years, before they're at where they get to a place where they can start doing that. I mean, they could make the contracts in the stations renew every week with the DD reset. A lot of people will be happy doing that. Well, I can enter that one, and can't enter that one. But that's a blue one, isn't it? Now, the blue one, I'm guessing, is trousers. And this one, oh my god, it's a soft top. Yeah, mine is bog standard green. Respect for the dead. Yeah, this is a guild-based factory with the chonky chonker face. Yeah, chonky face large ore refinery. It's quick, man. Look at this. But that's a lot of stuff to build to make. Like, I could make one. I've researched it. But, where is it? I mean, I'm not building it because it's 380 plastinium. And 400 spice melange just to build it. The silicon complex, and yeah, that's nothing. The rest of it is nuts what it costs. So yeah, I might dismantle my advanced survival because there's one in the guild base, and to make one of those, let's have a look. Fabricators. Advanced survival is 140 plastinium ingots. So I might demolish mine because I can come and use this one. I think actually that's probably a good idea. Is it 100% material return on demolishing one of those? Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of mine and I'll just use the guild one. They don't wear out, etc. So that's more plastinium for me to build more useful things like weapons and whatnot. So the Mark V wings, when I go into vulture mode, they give me 172 kilometers per hour, which is pretty damn fast when you think you run at you sprint at about 18. Your sandbike does 60 until you upgrade it, and then does maybe 70 odd. So yeah, it's pretty quick. Two tile cut array schematics as well if we need people farming later. Yeah, I've got the tile as well. But I don't have the perks. I've left them just in the vehicle mining and not in manual mining. Where was that? That sounded close, man. Oh, you can't see the damn thing. Oh, it's over there. Okay. I've got the compactor one. If I get to it before anybody else, I think I'm on it. It's faded, but it was there, I think. Yeah, he sounds like the most miserable... The banker, yeah. With the tash and the eyes and the bald head. You want to make a deposit today? Yeah, he's a character. Okay, are we on Spice Sand or in Rads? I think we're out of Rads. Let's have a look. So someone says they've got it, they've sorted a technique for this. We'll see. I'm not sure they're right. I mean, I'll just do it the way I do it. Compactor. So they go... They don't pick any up. They do the whole compaction. Then they lift off before they pick any up. you had to stick to the A lane, northern line. You went a bit high up in the air there, Jeff. You scared me. So just do a bunch of compaction but lift nothing. Wait for Jeff to go. Chill. Okay, Jeff has chilled. And then you pick up. Not getting much from this one. I got way more last time. These are going to be tiny little mounds. Yeah, if you compact and pick up, Jeff don't like it. I think that field's about done. What did I get from there? 400. No, I got like 500 and something last time. But okay. Yeah, Jeff always got to be causing trouble. Yeah, I think that one just wasn't a big yield. I did 2 yesterday, back to back. I was flying here, and a spice blow hit me just after I got past these rocks. So I'm flying along, and it was like kaboom in my face, and I was like, whoa! Oh, spice blow! Stopped flying, give it a couple of seconds, landed, and I got like 500 plus just from that. And then I flew back to the base with it, going, yeah, that worked well. Laughing about the fact it went off in my face. And then another one blew like 50 meters from my base, and I just got about 500 from that as well. I think I've got about 1,500 spice now, so I should get it converted or whatever. But it depends where we're at, because we're stripping down the base. Do we need any... Does Kamash need a hand with that? I mean, I can come out in an assault and start ferrying stuff back and stow it, just to save them some of their time, because they seem to be doing a lot of that solo. And you know, which is very, very cool, but also, shouldn't we all be helping? We're all benefiting, you know? Yeah, so we've got about 1,500 spice there. Yeah, that was a small yield from there. he might have a routine for doing it, because Kamash is when he's doing something, he's got a task to perform. He's incredibly focused on it. That's his superpower, you know. Yeah, if he focuses on something, just let him get on with it. Just, you know what I mean? So, I did the spice refinery chest and spice etc. this morning. Yeah, they're the big ones. Don't lose those. I mean, granite for building the base and a couple of parts for the pentashields, which doesn't look like we've actually got that base. Don't really matter so much, but yeah. I see you've upgraded your storage from the coffin to the box. Yeah. Base is still there though, in case it will get wiped on. Yeah, there's the thief, anything, it's all gone. Because that could be a piece of open sand on the reset, couldn't it? But granite, yeah, it's not hard, is it? You can farm granite day one. Actually, Ellie, nice to see you, Ellie. Yeah, my boss at work can't just phone up Santander and poke around with my account. Shit, no. That would be not good. That would be a violation of a lot of rights. Can I dump some bodies in these yet? Not a cult. These were willing volunteers. That was ages ago during the guild leader doesn't have access to your bank convo. I know, I'm sorry, I'm not following chat. I am a bad streamer, I really am. Yeah, so your bank account is your own personal bank account. No one else, other than maybe Funcom, can go in there and do anything, so... Seems random without context. No, because I was talking to Gerbus about that, and they're on the YouTube channel, but you're responding on the Twitch channel, which is on my other monitor. I've got 3, so I've got my main game monitor there. I've got Twitch chat over here, and I've got YouTube chat over there, and sometimes I forget I need to be reading both. What I want is a portrait monitor with 2 of them, side by side or something, but yeah. I'm not a pro streamer or anything. I'm just some old fart messing about playing games still. I smell a new religion coming. It is not a cult. Look, this is a perfectly reasonable personal base. This is not a cult. This isn't the area of contemplation. It's just a nice little cubbyhole for reading your favourite books. And this isn't the arrival hall. And these are not the stairs of doom, and these are not the halls of Shai Hulud or anything like that. This is just like a regular base. No cult here. And, you know, we don't have stuff like, you know, for the unbelievers, we don't make them walk out of the suicide door with no equipment or anything like that. No, it's just a regular base. Favorite grimoires? To summon the undead, first you must find a bat's wing and the blood of a virgin. Oh crap, I don't know any. So yeah. Yeah, I've got some spice. I'm going to take the spice to the guild base. So we're going to go scout again because it's just faster. Take all of that and then try and figure out how much I should take. If it's there, and if it's not, I'll just leave it there and take it later. Not worried. Alright. That one panel seems to get lit up really brightly. That window there. The rest doesn't. Someone said there's some anomalies with lumen in this game, and I do have quite a powerful system, so yeah, graphics are on basically ultra everything. Native 1440p, ultra. I haven't got that on. I don't know what it will do. GU enable lumen. Global illumination for ambient lighting. Lumen method becomes unavailable with lower lumen. Someone said if you turn that off, some of the glitches go away, but I don't know. I just heard another spice blow as well, but I don't know where. This game makes NPCs just another resource to farm. Every game does that. Every game. Pretty much. Otherwise, why can you loot corpses? Like their inventory and them as a resource, but it literally turns their body into a resource, yeah. Yeah, I'm the guild leader, and I would quit game before I would take things from people without their consent, permission, or express wishes. Like if someone said, can you take the money out of my account and pay my taxes? I'm going on 6 months vacay. I'd be like, I'll keep paying it and you just pay me back when you return. That I would rather do that. I'd rather, I'd rather I trust you than make you feel you've got to trust me. That's not the way I operate. Give me access so I can refuel your base and I'll keep it running for you. You know, so your part in the agreement of trust is you're going to agree that I'll do what I say I do, but it doesn't cost you anything. This isn't the first time I've led a guild, and I have some experience of preferred ways of doing things that I think work for my personality and feel better for other people. You know, everyone deserves a chance. Everyone gets a chance. But I'm not big on second chances. That's just me. Someone asks you to do something in their account, there's an ethical reason as long as you're trustworthy. This is true. But also I think even though working as a collective good, people should have their... Yeah, absolutely. People need to have their own thing. So if I add 1500 spice, what's the... Oh, God. On the big refiner, what does that come to? Call it 15, I don't care about the odd. The 56, it doesn't matter. That's like one more melange. Yeah, that 6 months is kind of on the high side for a game that's been out for 1 month, but yeah. One per 50. Okay, so 1500 divided by 50 is 30. Yeah, there you go. That sounds about right. So if I take 30, what was the rest? 5 resid per 50. Okay. That would be 300, is that right? Yeah, that would be right. But we haven't got any, so... Or have we? Oh, we do. So that would be 300. There you go. Keep the change! Add that to my own personal stockpile for repairs and such. Yeah, 6 months was like, you know, just pulled a number out of thin air kind of video. We're getting busy in the guild base, I love it. Ornithopters flying in and out. It's cool, man. It's very cool. Really, I should use the world map and not destroy my wings, but I do love flying in this game. Hello, are you in the rads? You look awfully close to radiation and I don't have my radiation sleep. At least at this altitude you can still see. The rate on spice is terrible. It depends how good of a refiner you've got. In the deep desert with the perks, the rate is far better. Otherwise it's 100 sand for 1 spice if you've just got the basic one. Oh, you're in rads, aren't you? Are you in the rads? Yes, you're in the rads. Don't have a rad suit. Is it, someone said don't don't get spice if you're in rads for some reason. I don't know what the reason was, but... Yeah, I'm not gonna... I've just picked up the melange. I'm not gonna risk dropping there, because I'll have to fly out with my assault, pocket the other one and get out of there again. I might come back, actually. It was about there, wasn't it? I'll go get the rad suit and see. You can spawn by the Orny, I suppose. Yeah, but let's unload the Orny. We'll come back and see if it's still there. Spawn by the Orny is my go-to 99% of the time. So yeah. I can't find it again, and when I do, someone's already on it. Michelin Quasi is now following. Thank you for the follow. Claim. No, dude, you just have to watch to claim. You don't need to use a command. And it's for... well, I'll show you, actually. It's for building parts. The drops are... not that you can see much of anything in
sector weather alert. A large sandstorm.
Yeah, so you get those windows, those blocks, and some stairs that match them. See this base? You get those windows. Pretty cool. Yeah, you just need to leave the stream running. It's totally cool. You can unfollow, leave the stream running in the background with the sound turned off. That's totally cool. I understand. But you still get the drop if you do that. And then, have you set up your claim? So you're connected your Twitch account to Steam and your Funcom account? Because you need to do that as well. Ooh, I need that. Yeah, so you should be able to pull up something like this. Twitch drops. So observer window, observer stairs, observer passageway. Those are the three that are on offer at the moment. And then at the beginning of June, I got the observer wall, observer floor, observer foundation. These are for KCD2, but you know, why not? So yeah, you want Twitch /drops/inventory, and then go on all campaigns, and then just look for the game. Be here somewheres. I don't know where. There you go. Dune Awakening. There you go. So those are your 3 drops. So watch for 30 minutes, get the window, watch for an hour, get the observer stairs, watch for 2 hours and claim the reward observer window. So that's all you need to do, is have them linked, and then just watch the stream for long enough, or have the stream running for long enough. That's all you got to do. Okay, where's my rad suit? Okay. And oh god, why is E not equipped? It should be. Right, let's put all this in here. I'll take the water. That bloom is going to be gone before I get back there. I'm almost certain of it. But you know, we're going to go back and check it out. So authorize your Steam account to Twitch, and then it should all link together with your Funcom account. And then once it's done, you just go escape, claim rewards, and then just claim them. All you gotta do. And I think that's running till the 7th of August, something like that. So you got another week to get them, so yeah, no panic if you can't have the stream open for that long. Totally cool. Or if you've got a preferred streamer, go watch them. If you go to the drops page, it says follow a streamer, and it'll pick out someone who's got like 10 times as many people watching as me. That's cool. Totally alright with that. Do what you need to do. They're probably a lot better streamer than I am, and you know, that's not hard. So yeah. Is it on the map? Is it showing? It quite often shows on the map, doesn't it? Yeah, you go to it with it on the bed. I can't see it now. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. I wasn't too far off guessing. Oh my god, it's still all there. No, it doesn't do anything freaky because it's in the radiation zone. A better drop than last time. I know you're there, Jeff. I know you're there. I'm going. Sorry, Jeff. This is what I was thinking about. Once we have to do this, we're still in the radiation zone, so that's why I wanted the rad suit. Yeah, you can watch these. You can have the stream just playing while you're, you know, in bed on your phone with the sound off. You know, it doesn't matter. That's not there to gain viewers. Because honestly, it's not why I'm here. Fly to like 500 meters because I don't trust that I won't get a flying Jeff. That's why. I've seen those clips. Yeah, but if I fly out, anybody else can fly in and start picking it up. Ellie. Don't do that. Go to here. There you go. See there, Chome Mineral Extraction Facility 1. You see there's a buggy there? That's set for guild. I may have to enable it for you, I don't know. But then there's a ton of etherite around here. Use the buggy and you'll fill your ornithopter in, I don't know, 5 minutes. It is a bit of a pain transferring from one to the other. But yeah, that's why that buggy's there, because Hagger Rift, you're permanently sheltered. Yeah, if you can't see it, let me know. We'll make a team so you can find me. See my marker on the map, and I'll show you where it is, and I'll look for you. Is that another blow? Holy hell. I'm trying to keep up here. Shai Hulud. No, Moadib. Yeah, see, it's still got the marker to mine, but there's diddly here. Yeah, there's a cave in there. Okay, there's a tiny bit left, but... let me... So, for here... So send me a team invite, and then you can see my marker. I don't know if I've enabled you on that vehicle because you only joined like a few days ago, and I may not have been there since. Getting there without would be tippy-toe between the rocks, here, there and everywhere, round here. Oh no, we're going to have to go back through these, up this way, cross over here, drive your buggy all the way down here, find a ramp to get up to this. Oh my god, without an ornithopter, it's real hard. Actually, since I'm flying over a easy chest, I'm going to grab it, seeing as I'm in a rat. Mind you, I've gone in and grabbed it with that one, so... I know the cave you mean, Splug. I know it. We get Compactor Mark III, Spice Infused. Ooh, PvP loot as well. You can get that and fly out without dying from rats. It's a quick operation. Who wants to see the cave? We want the cave. Oh, hang on. Juice. Oh, that's the end of my fuel. Okay. I'll have enough. I'll have enough. Shit, there's a ship. Been shipwrecked. That was a downed shuttle, and you do get unique items from them. I have access to your buggy. Oh, cool. Right. So, do you know how to swap seats to mine and all the rest of it? There's a couple of nodes that you can't quite get, which are a bit of a pain. My buggies, there's 4 corpses in it. They're not mine. So someone's been busy down in the rift. Yeah, if you want them, if you've got a whatchamacallit, yeah, it should be for the whole guild. That. too low. I may have done... No. Yeah, you hold down F and jump in, and then you have to be close enough to use the laser. Okay, you're good. So yeah, fill it up, have fun, and then load it. Please park it where you found it, and then, if at all possible, repair it and refuel it for the next person. That's all. See, I didn't need to build a base for that because Hagar Rift is sheltered, so you don't actually need a base for it to protect it, you know, unless there's like hackers and shit. But I mean, they'd get it anyway, even if it was in a base with hackers and shit, so. Go and deposit this stuff. Let's drop the sand. And then... that should be... Ooh, that one was full. What did I not deposit? Ooh, manifests. Okay. They should have gone in here. Blueprint. Oh, it's full. Oh my god. Need to start selling some of these. I had some more in here, so I'll drop these in here. Yeah, you'll get a shit ton of stuff with the buggy. There we go. Drink. So I think Space Quest lost the buggy he built. Yeah, leave it like you found it. No crisp packets, cigarette ends in the ashtray. I've took the ashtray out. You've just got the thing to plug in your phone charger, or whatever. And yeah, repair it, refuel it, and go. You'll only need to sort of like maybe repair the treads, engine and power supply. The rest just doesn't take damage down there, so. And the laser mining unit, that doesn't take damage either, so that's why it's there. So people can get etherite whenever they need. In reasonable quantities. You will get shot at, so do be prepared for that. You can drive over mobs, but that's why there's bodies. I think maybe I did put a couple in there, but hey. Hey ho, I'm back. Yeah, so yeah, I run over NPCs just accidentally, sometimes deliberately. I think, well, it fills the water, doesn't it? So, you know, not going to waste the water while we're here. So then, yeah, if I run one over, I think, oh, let's pick up the corpse, throw it in the buggy, and I'll get it later. And then maybe forgot to pick them up later. I mean, it's not like I'm hoarding corpses or anything. I mean, that's not many, right? Ah, dear. So my wings are looking bad. Is it cheaper to make wings on the advanced vehicle fabricator or the regular one? So if I wanted to make Mark 6 wings, I can't right now, because I need the duraluminum, which I could make. Do you know, Gear? So for that it needs 4 duraluminum per, 7 servox, not a problem, cobalt paste, not a problem. Oh, actually, I might need to make some more cobalt paste. I'll start the machine. Does the bigger refinery or fabricator always give you a cheaper return? 507. Let's just make 100. That's plenty. And let's also get the cells to make another large vehicle fuel cell. There's a massive difference. See, if I mine this with a cut rate, I get about 140. If I mine it with the Mark 5 laser turret, I get about 500, 600 per zap, or per node. So it is a pretty massive difference. Oh, I might need to do some industrial grade. Let's go and check the power supplies. Make sure they're happy. Right, you are 3 days, okay. You are less than a day. Yeah, okay, we're gonna sort you out. You need filters. Deposit another one. And you were okay for 3 days, right? So it's just the industrial grade one. Should build a second one of those and dispose of the other one. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay, I'm full. So, yeah, okay. Let's go and deposit this. Because we just use the one in the guild base. Makes more sense, right? That's a lot of duraluminum I just got back. For a device that, yes, I could use here, but also don't need to. Why is my backpack still full? Ooh, because that stuff's heavy, apparently. I'll be putting cobalt paste in there then. Yeah, okay, so we're back down to there. That's better. Because I might want to make... I probably don't need all that cobalt paste now, do I? What? No. I just got a load back from there. So let it run that. We're industrial grade lubricant, 5 more. She's given me back a bit of spice as well, so personal spice stash nearly 200. That's pretty good. And then I want one large, or a couple of large fuel cells for the vehicles. What I love about this game is you can tell it to refuel and it will refuel from any source in your fiefdom, so to speak. Well, that's a Mark 5. Didn't I have a Mark 6? Ah, hang on. Might be using the wrong device. Because I took it all off to go to the deep desert. I'm not sure if I had a Mark 6 or not, though. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. No, I don't think I did. How about Mark 6, though? 800 power. Damn, you can fly with that thing. Okay, just wait till it's done, and then we go say refuel. Three days, 11 hours. That didn't go far, did it? But okay. Maybe I need to make a bunch more. Let's have a look at the unit. 3 days, 10 hours, 64, deposit 10. 4 days, 1 hour. You're still 3 days, okay. This is finished. 2 fuel cells, a bit of stuff that can stay there. There we go. Yeah, so there's that base there, Ellie, and once you get as far as wanting aluminum, there's another base over here. I'll just make sure you've got access to it and the vehicles in it, and then you can take the buggy out and mine aluminum there very efficiently versus, mind you, with an ornithopter you can kind of mine it on top of spires close by. But it's way easier to get it when you you just go to a base, jump in a buggy and get it. Buggy always picks up shit tons more than you can by hand. Well, he connects my Spotify to it, plays PJB time on loop while driving the 4 corpses around. Okay. Okay, that's it. I'm going to put an MP3 player in it, lock it to only I control it, and every time you get in, it plays Baby Shark on loop. Just to torture you all. Totally not a cult. TM. Yeah, so go out to the world map, go round to 12 o'clock on the world map, and Ellie's quite young actually, from my perspective, so they might not know what that means. But yeah, if you imagine a traditional clock with the hours marked on it, 12 o'clock is where this space is. You do that, you can land over here. Your Thopter is safe. Drop down. And then you'll find one of these here. Again. Permissions. I think everyone's on it. Annex, you're now on it. Oh yeah, you need co-owner to drive it. I'll play it. Am I spelling it right? Oh god. W-E-L-L-I-E. Are you already on? You might be. You might be. No, you're not. Why can't it find you? That's weird. Maybe it's one of these friend. No, you're on my friends list. So why can't it find you? Right to guild. You're already in the guild. Permissions. Buggy. Buggy. Yeah, you can't take my personal vehicles. Mining outpost. There you go. So you can now get in here and drive. And then there's a shit ton of aluminum around here. Up behind the base. It'll all change by next week anyway, but... Well, by tomorrow actually. At the top of the list, I'm there. Yeah, so I've made sure you've got actual access. So my bases are, this is my, it literally says mining outpost, which is what it is. And then the other buggy is down here. That's where you are, driving around mining etherite, which is cool. My base, there's the anvil outpost, and I'm just across from it there. Yeah. So you can see that base, you can fly there, but if you go out to the world map, then come back in at 12 o'clock, you're right on top of it, so... So that, you know, that's pretty cool. Oh my god, my wings are blood red. What have I done to my car? My car. To my ride. Go repair them again. And they're getting to need to make 4 more wings point at this hour, I think. Maybe I'll do that before I go. Make 4 more wings. I'm going to go look how badly damaged or how worn out they are. It's just, you know, it's one of them things. You got to keep buying tyres for your car if you drive it, you know? So, that was 12 o'clock, and my base is at 3 o'clock. What I don't like is when you spawn in, you're not in your vehicle. So, God help you if you spawn in and there's quicksand or something. Here is safe though, so. Command affiliate Jubilee. Yes, apparently. 5 years affiliate on Twitch. How does that happen with some low energy streamer like me? I don't know. Let's have a look at the meme. Okay, that's a collection of lava lamps. Alrighty. It looks party time. So yeah, I'll go with it. I'm totally down for it. I'm thinking of my next cult headquarters expansion. I mean, personal base expansion. Totally not a cult. Okay, let's have a look at these wings. How bad are they? They're not that bad. It just looks bad. Wire. Right, let's give them a repair. I reckon when it gets to about halfway, that's the time you need to start thinking, maybe it's time I replace these. I heard a reason why almost every studio had lava lamps when they were recording before. They turned on the lava lamp at the same time as the recording equipment. The time the wax in the lava lamp was molten and moving, the tubes was warm and could give the right tones. No. I can repair and service tube amps. No. They're warm in like 30 seconds. Power tubes and preamp tubes. They were in studios because they were in fashion in studios in the 70s, because they were in fashion generally. No, not true. And you can affect the tone of a recording, especially of a guitar amp or similar, by moving the mic 1 inch in any direction more than changing tubes or any other shenanigans. Moving the mic around, so where you place the mic in relation to the speaker has a greater effect on the recording than just about anything else. More than wood, definitely, and almost as much as pickups do. So yeah, and how the amp's being run, again, certain amps, especially old Marshalls, if you run them with the voltage too low, so if you've got a variac to control the mains voltage going to them and drop it, you get more of a 70s sort of sound from them, the way they sag as you hit the strings harder and send more signal into the amp. So the lava lamp thing, nah. Yeah, but you can create chaotic reaction from anything. I've worked as a session musician, and not one, all but one studio I went into didn't have a lava lamp, and I took my... Can you see this behind me? So I took my 1992 30th anniversary Marshall cab in there, and the only thing they did was ask if they could buy it off me. Because it just had a particular sound that they liked. Running on regular 240 volts. At our house we get 230 rather than 240, but given where I live that's kind of understandable, but yeah. There's a lot of mythos about how studios operate, and an awful lot of it is complete and utter, yeah. Cloudflare uses that to generate a random number for an SSL certificate. They have a wall that contains about 3,000 lava lamps for a camera to record, so each time somebody generate an... Siljar, I don't think you're being entirely truthful. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, no. It is. No way. No way. Oh my God, it's true. That's ridiculous. Half of lava lamps. Yeah, but do they really? Or do they just tell the internet that that's what they do so that people think it's uncrackable? A computer can't generate a true random number. This is true, yeah, it won't. A lava lamp makes it truly... which can be solved, but the lava lamp makes it impossible to solve. Okay. Okay. But no, lava lamps waiting for tube amps to warm up. No. They take about... even an old, like 1980s Mezaboogie Mark II-C, Mark II-B, which I own and is off camera over there, but only runs on 110 volts, so I have to use a drop-down transformer to run it. That takes about 30 seconds and then it's good to go. Which is why valve lamps have a standby switch, so you would hit it, leave it on standby, put your guitar strap on with your guitar, and then you'd switch it on without the ka-dumph when you switched it on, because it's already warmed up, so there's no shock of voltage going into the speaker. Excuse me. And then you just play it. They take about 2 joint lengths and a few beers to warm up. No, they don't. I have directly behind me 3 different Marshall amps. I've got an A-class Marshall Vox clone amp. I've got a Mesa Boogie 1982 Mark B, which has the tone circuit in front of the preamp, which is weird but works. And I have a Marshall 1992 30th anniversary directly behind me, and all of them take about 30 seconds. Oh, the musicians. Yeah, musicians. Pff, that's a wild card. Yeah, musicians being ready to play. Yeah, there's your random number generator. A human person. Yeah, that's a whole other thing. So anyway, Getting a beer. Yeah, if your ramp takes 30 minutes to warm up, your ramp needs a service. Your caps are dead. And so's the transformer. Keep them. You will, in a very short amount of time, get to the point where you can make a Fremen death still from steel, where you drop the body in. I've got 2 of them here, so yeah, make a chest, drop the corpses in, you put them in and they extract a shit ton of water. Like so. I'm gonna top mine up. Right, fresh meat. There's a couple of guys right across from me, but they tend to stand at a wall, and if I shoot them both straight away, I can't pick the corpses up, which is annoying. And it was only you there that time. Okay. Wait! Over here. Peekaboo. Come away from the wall.
Someone's here.
Yes, me. Go on then.
I see someone.
Yeah, you saw me. Sucks to be me, I guess. Whenever I repair anything, yes, it will. Everything breaks in the game, so eventually, welly, you just have to replace it. There's an inbuilt mechanic in the game whereby anything you repair has a permanent damage number. So, like, all of my gear, like Kareet Viper, see the red? You can't get rid of the red. Yeah, you can mitigate it. If you go to the skills and I go to Trooper, you've got field maintenance, strip down where it's showing durability cost of firing weapons is less, so they take less, you know, they wear out less. And then gunsmith gives you 25% max durability loss. There isn't something similar for melee, which is kind of a shame, but you know. But yeah, that's deliberate. It's a survival game, so the design is everything wears out, and at some point has to be replaced.
Eyes on enemy.
I'm just gonna watch you die from that poison dart. There you go. And then I'm gonna take your body. Thank you for your gift of water.
Who goes there?
That's one away. Hopefully the other has not despawned and we can go and pick it up. Do higher level welders? Yes, they do. So if you've got a Mark 5, I wouldn't build above Mark 5 because I don't even know if there is one higher. In fact, I'm pretty sure Mark 5's the limit. But yeah, it repairs faster and also helps, yeah. So if you got the perk and that, you're looking at about 35% less permanent damage to the vehicle. Eventually you've got to replace everything on it, you know? That's by design. It's a survival game, so nothing is permanent. Zoop AO. I just realised your base is my landmark for crossing. Totally not a cult. My base was the weird dog type base. Oh, okay, Zoop. Where's your base then, my dude? Where are you? Here's me. At Kalos Towers. Weird dog type base. Where is it? Am I right close to it? Do you want to join the guild, Zoop? Or are you just dicking around? What do you want to do? Because you've been in my chat and in AO forever, so... Yeah, that's my base. Nothing ostentatious. Totally not a cult. So where's your base then? It's hard to know on a Monday because the bloody storm's coming in. You want to chill with another party member for a bit first and then we join if it's okay? Yeah, I mean, you know, the rules are dead simple. Respect everybody else. Don't don't steal. Don't do anything to upset the leadership. So if you can manage to not upset me, you're going to be fine. Take stuff that's not yours. They're very simple rules. Just respect everybody else, respect their time, respect their property and their effort. Don't be a dick. Don't have a dispute with someone in the guild chat. Basically, do not do anything to cause the leadership trouble. And there are no second chances. It's not a complex rule set. You know, apart from, can you bring a corpse every Friday to the totally not a cult corpse? Totally not. Yeah, so the guild, the base tax thing, when I go to the tax collector, I can see everybody else's taxes. And at the moment, nobody has any, so you're all good. Yeah, do your own thing, Zoop, if you want the support of a larger group with access to more stuff, we're here. If you don't, if you just want to chill, do your own thing, totally cool. You know? We'll help you anyway, but if you want to stay independent. I'll still help you out, my dude. Been around for a long ass time. We are Atreides. There is no call, we do not answer. There is no faith, we betray. Yeah, if you want to just pure do your own thing for the challenge and all that, totally cool. Want to join us? get fast-tracked with an ornithopter, stuff like that. Totally cool. It's up to you. You know, it's your game. We give people an ornithopter because it means they don't go through the pain of like, oh my god, Shia Lu just ate all my shit. I didn't realise that was drum sand. You know, it would, you know, so having the ornithopter kind of gets you around that a little bit. Ooh, it's a little base Kirab camp I've not discovered there. Okay. Can't see anything on the Landstrad, and I ain't giving them 300 fucking spice melange to find out what the things are. I'll wait for the bigger guilds that are already out in DD with the big Kirby's and vacuumers and Hoovers going over spice. Go through the struggle. Yeah, if you get stuck, hit us up.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
We've got 5 hours till the big storm, which is just the server reset. The deep desert changes, and yeah, it can be, you can't log in for however long it's down for, and quite often everything in the deep desert changes, so where stuff is and where stuff isn't moves around, and it does here too. So right now, if I zoom in, power cells are there, iron's here, copper's there, and then tomorrow when I log in it could be copper's there, power cells are here. They all kind of change around, which keeps it interesting actually. Jolly Storm, sir, thank you for the affiliate anniversary, which was a couple of days ago I think, but yeah, even Twitch didn't bloody email me and go, hey, congratulations, affiliate, for being an affiliate for 5 years. There you go. What do you do? So I literally had no idea. So I could pick up some slightly better weapons. Yeah, so I've managed to satisfy Bezos for that long. What do I want to take with me? I'm going to go and do a couple of deep desert dungeons. Not the really hard ones, not the one where you're locked in a room. So I'm going to take that. Has that jumped into another slot? Yeah, Regis triple slot repeating. I'll take that with me. Do I want to take the melee weapon? I kind of prefer the speed of the rapier to the other one. But yeah, I'm just going to do 2 of those, and then I'll have run out of beer. So I'll be calling it a night. If shit respawns, I want to be ready for it. So yeah. As well, everywhere you've scanned in Hagar, you have to re-scan, which is why having a scanner on an ornithopter is a good idea. If you're going to do storage, put a scanner on the front. At least you can see shit. See if we can't get stuff. I'm going to start on the right hand side and head the other way. Trying to remember. Oh, hang on. I can just check out the planetologist map. Oh, it is blank at the moment. Okay. But I'm pretty sure there's a couple right there. What you tend to find with these is they're farmed out, but it's individual loot, so that doesn't matter. If the mobs spawn while you're in there, well, you're going to take damage. Let's have a look. That one and that one, so we're going to do this one. And the other one, and hope for the best. Solo. I have done the whole of the A row solo. I did take a lot of damage, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, the end. Yeah, for the end game gear, yeah, it totally is. But we're good in there. We're good in there as a guild. We're solid when it comes to that. Last night, if you look at the beginning of last night's stream, we started the evening raiding a lock-in dungeon. So what happens with that is, and it does happen in a few science labs. You go in, especially if you've got the quest, you go into a room with a bunch of mobs and you're locked in there until you've killed all the requisite mobs. Okay, I seem to have overflown it by a mile. But okay. Now, the deep desert one we go to, the mobs respawn for several waves, and they are very tough. So yeah, you've got to get your shit together before you go in, and you definitely don't want to try and solo it unless you're shit hot, you know. So yeah, these on the A row. So if I zoom out, the A row is this, and as you can see, it's massively bigger than Hager. It's like 10 times the size. Donk. But yeah. See what we encounter. We might get a free run, and by that I mean you get in and there's no mobs here, so you just run around and loot. But what can happen is you're busy doing that, and then all of a sudden the mobs start respawning on you, and you're like, oh shit, I'm not getting out of here. So you got to be ready. Oh, this is the one with the okay. Okay,
Shields up!
Ah, get off!
Don't get found!
She's quite a tough mob, but not that tough. You do make a lot of money here as well. Two reds. Okay, I need... for this one, I think it's 2 different shields. So I need this one. Got it? But then I've got to go through another one to get the second access. So that's locked. That's locked. Oh shit. So where's... There's one back there. Where the hell is the other one? I can never remember. I forget the layout of these bases. That one's done, isn't it? We've done it. We've done it. Yep. No prompt, it's done. I was a bit slow. Yeah, there's some mines and other shit in here that you need to be aware of. Okay, I think we're good now anyway. They've blown. But I think the mobs are going to respawn on me in here because most people in DD, Deep Desert, are probably clearing their shit out rather than hitting these bases. No band in here. Okay. Ah, there it is. Yeah, this one's confusing. Take those. The heavy dart for the heavy gun. Now when we go back down, we've got 2 doors to get through. This is the one with the big chest. No mobs, so it's not respawned in here yet. Normally there's a bunch of them. Okay, I'm just going to take the regular stuff. Nah, I can build them. I get scrubber, that, ton of creds, that. Tread Mark 5 on a bike. Nah, it's virtually broken stuff, so. We're having an easy time because nothing has spawned in here. It's normally full of mobs and you've got to fight all of them to get through. Yeah, they change every week, so what drops in them changes, as well as out in the beyond the A row, everything changes there. So where the nodes are or whatever, all of that changes. So we've done that one. Let's do this one and then we'll call it a night. See, like the base someone's built here, that won't be here tomorrow. Because if they don't dismantle it, it gets destroyed. See how we doing here? But yeah, these mobs, the AI is better, they are doing more damage, etc. So, yeah, you got to be careful. Okay, there's one. That is a really good weapon I'm using, by the way. Don't expect to be able to do that with like basic weapons. Okay. A little too close. Oh, that hit the wall. It's your mate behind you that I want to kill. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Heal. Not for long. Access granted means you've killed them all. Also means I need to heal. A lot. Yes, I do. I mean, you can run around in here and hide from them and all kinds of stuff. But, yeah. Maybe just kill them. You know, so. Ring. A ding ding. We need water? Nope. There isn't any. So, okay, we got the ring. Let's go. Try and get all up to Mark 5. Actually, they're not bad. They're not that knackered. So I'll take those. Take that. A bit of water. And then... Did we do this one? Yeah, that was the key. So we go back. And we now have access to the areas that were closed off to us before. Which doesn't mean it won't have a ton of mobs in it. Not in there. And the big chest we came in for. Emperor's Wings, Mark 5, ton of creds. Mark 5, mercenary, no. So we did okay. We did okay in here. Yeah, kind of procedural, as in it resets every week. So you can't have anything of permanence there. I could carry on doing bases here, but yeah, I'm going to call it. Where are we at? Gone 11. Yeah, no, that's drum sand. Yeah, you'll only try and ride over it once in a land vehicle, and you'll never do it again. Unless you're nuts. Yeah, drum sand is the devil, but survivable if you're quick. However, quicksand will eat your vehicle and you and your inventory if you don't get off it quick enough. So if you ever zone in anywhere and you're sinking, fucking jump in your vehicle and fly. There you go. And the weather is usually not this bad, but this is servers going to reset in about a few hours, 5, 6, 7 hours, whatever. I'll be in bed, so I don't care. And all of the, like even here, you know, like I've scanned this area so I know where all the nodes are. They'll all change, except for the etherite, that never seems to change. They always seem to be in exactly the same place. Excuse me. So I am Zoop AO's landmark. Well, I'm going to make my landmark bigger. So there you go. So that's all the stuff, like the scrubber. I think I've already got Emperor's Wings Mark 5. It's like an auto suspenser, but not as good. It doesn't totally mitigate fall damage when you use it. So was this one full? That one's full. Okay, I'm going to drop those in there. And then this one should have that stuff. Quick deposit. Anything else? No. Wait, what? Oh, is it because the first chest is full? No, that's full of schematics. I should have jumped in. Oh well. And I just made like 6k there, just doing 2 dungeons. So yeah. You get a lot. But I won't be on tomorrow. Back at work, yada yada. Don't finish work till like 10 o'clock at night for me, and that's not that late, but it's kind of too late to be starting a stream, so yeah. And Wednesday will be the next one. So, love you all. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the resubs. You're all appreciated. And I'll be back Wednesday for the next one. So until then, bye for now.